base, I'd like to introduce the Shadey Guide.
Did somebody call for a shady guy? Well, I'm a shady guy. As a matter of fact, I'm the shadiest guy in the business. Just last week, I was at a house in La Jolla, and they were asking me, well, what can you do for my windows? I said, I don't know. What can your windows do for me? And they said, no, not for the windows, on the windows. I said, on the windows? Yeah, on the windows. Shadey. Ah, shading. Okay, well, shading. Yeah, we can do that for you. You bet. Would you like a horizontal kind that collects dust like a coffee table? Maybe you like the kind that are vertical that you can only see out at a certain angle. But better yet, why don't you get the kind that roll down, they open up, and all the bugs get inside. You can't get them out without a vacuum cleaner. How do you like them shades? Or, we can get your roller shades. Roller shades come down. You can see through them at any angle in the room, and you don't have to shut your room off like a coffin just to keep the sun out. Unless it's your bedroom and that's what you want. Yeah, roller shades. Whether they're big or whether they're small, we'll make sure you get a system that all the head bars come down just at the same time. And we'll make sure that the light gaps are itty-bitty. The same size on both sides, too. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And best yet, we'll make sure that if you want your client to come down and lower his shades, that if he stops them halfway across, they'll be perfectly even, just like Lutron. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Just like Lutron. You bet. All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How many of you have got done with your window treatment spec and you look at it and you come out and you go, oh, gee, there's just something I didn't anticipate. There's something that I wish I would have known of. So if I'm going to make an impression on anything for you tonight, it's that we are here to help you. We are here to assist you in dialing in your shading package design so that you don't have any regrets at the very end. Now, when Lutron was looking to add natural light control to their product line, they looked at all the available options at the time, and they said, what can we improve on? And they located or recognized three fundamental shortcomings of the window treatment industry at the time. The first one is the quiet motor. There's no quiet motor available, and even to this day, there is not a quiet motor as quiet as Lutron QED actually is. And all motor manufacturers have been scrambling to keep up ever since. The second fundamental shortcoming that they recognized was the light gaps, as we spoke about earlier. Now, the light gaps are fundamental because of light bleed. Now, for those of you who are commercial specifiers that do commercial buildings, this is also important. Because if you have a curtain wall system with a 2-inch vertical mullion, and you have QEDs buttoned up to one another, 3/4 inch, 3/4 inch, 1.5-inch light gap, over a 2-inch mullion, you're covered. Now, the third and last fundamental shortcoming that they noticed was the fact of the even hem bars. They looked at all the available offerings at the time and they said, there's no shade system that when it lowers is perfectly even. Well, there's value in having a perfectly even hem bar system. And what the client sees, what did they pay for? If you have a building that put in $100,000 worth of shades and they lower the shades halfway down, it's what value is that? What did I pay for? Or you have a CEO who does the same thing. Maybe he's got 5 shades, but if they're not equal, wow, what's the value in that? So they came up with what they call intelligent hem bar alignment, IHA. What that means to you is you can be confident of consistent quality. So whether you have a 3 3/4 inch tube, you have a 3-inch tube, or you have a 2.5-inch tube, full here, or a 1 5/8 inch tube. All QED drives that drive inside these tubes have the ability to have their speed and their acceleration adjusted, even taking into compensation of the thickness of the fabric on the tube to make sure that all the fabric hem bars run perfectly even. Now they went to progress even further in the product line, and they went from roller shades, which easily transitioned into rolling shades. They had their drapery tracks, and now, after 7 years of release, they've come out with another first. It's called the Curve. The Curve is the world's first vertically operating drapery track. It looks like a ripple fold. It's for situations where you have no stack, but the person wants a drapery. It goes up into a cornice, comes down out of a cornice. It's a beautiful system. We tried to get one here, but it was in Colorado. We couldn't get it here in time. I have a video from the Experience Center. If you want to track me down, I'll show it to you on my iPhone. And it's an amazing product. Now, that curve A, the draper track system, which now Lutron provides fully finished draperies to complement their drapery tracks, and the Roman shades all come with fabrics that are provided from what's called an Avant fabric binder. The Avant fabric binder right now has a promo. You see a specifier, myself, Western Light Source, Brett Stahl, say we want to visit. We come talk about shades, get a binder. It's a really cool thing. Give us one of your cards. Now there's another area of progress that Lutron actually saw that they could do, and that's in the aspect of integration. See, shading control is light control. Now it's natural light, but it still needs to be controlled. So what they wanted to make sure is that their shading system would seamlessly integrate with their lighting control system. What's that mean as you as specifiers and builders and designers? Is that you have somebody that's out there with a Lutron specified lighting control system and a Lutron specified shading system that when they come out to the job site, that though they never shook hands before, they will seamlessly talk to one another because they both speak Lutronese. Now, the thing that also helps with when you're talking about Lightworks is that both those providers are the same provider. And when you wrap up everything else that Lightworks does with the home automation and the lighting control and lighting design, you begin to see how well a single line of communication for all these different facets just opens up and will help your project run very smoothly. Now, with that, what's the purpose of lighting controls with shades? Well, if you take a system like Homeworks, Homeworks has the capability, as David was saying, to have an astronomical and longitude, latitude, and facet variable to operate the shades. So that means you can have the lighting control system operate the shades before the sun hits on this side of the building. Well, what that does is helps you keep the fading from all your floors, all your furniture, but most importantly, it keeps the heat gain down. If you keep the heat gain down, you keep the AC use down. If you keep the AC use down, you keep the AC bills down. No need to pay for AC if you don't have to. So that takes Lutron and moves it more just in lighting control into an energy control management system as well. So Homeworks has this ability to astronomically operate the window treatments, and that rolled down into Graphic IQS. That's like a conference room system, all in one. That's rolled down into Radar 2 that David was speaking about. And with that, that gives us a entry, medium, and high level ability on all those different levels of clientele to provide automated lighting and shading integration. And for those of you who are commercial specifiers, when you take a product that's just recently come out called Energy Saver Node, that is a multi-level, and when I say multi-level, I speak about small, medium, and large. It's a multi-level lighting control system that will help control the lights levels as far away as they are from the windows. Meaning the ones farthest away the brightest, these will be dim. Energy Saver Node has the ability to graph shades into them. And then on a bigger level, if any architects are out here with large projects, the quantum system. The quantum system is a multi-story, huge building lighting control system. When you pull that and tie that in with Hyperion, quantum Hyperion will be able to keep your whole light levels of all your buildings level using a mixture of artificial light and natural light. Lights are dimming, shades are coming out, that type of a system. It's a very powerful system. So when you specify and you're looking to put your buildings together, start with Lutron, lead with Lutron, because then you can have the confidence of consistent quality, and when those products get out there, they will always seamlessly integrate. With that, we're here to help. We're here to assist you. We're here to get everything together. We're experts in what we do, and we know how to value engineer. And we want to be able to help you find a way to put Lutron products in your projects when you see that there's a good use for them. With that, I'm Matt Jeans, Lightworks Shading Group Manager. We appreciate you all coming tonight. Thank you so much for your time.